Hold it right there.
It's me, Johnny.
I knew it was you. I could smell you getting off the elevator. You was here last night, too, wasn't you?
I was singing at the Blue Monkey last night.
You was here, and you was smooching with my brother.
Oi! Guda Ovid, everyone. As you see, I, young Ishmael, had to take over for this review. Rajopolis can't handle this. As you can see, we got two heavy hitters on the table here. I know you see it. One of the last things he told me before young Ishmael, I, had to take over, was this came from a man, Joe from the Beer Patrol. And he told me to say, thank you, Joe. Greatly. I don't know this Joe, but if he's sharing with that weakling, Rajopolis, who stops at 57 push-ups, he must have bad judgment. Alright, let's get into this review. This is a monster review here. Had to break out young Ishmael for this one and show you how to really dissect the brew. Alright. I was going to do these separate, but I never know when I'm going to have a chance and have these in my possession at the same time. So, I got to do a battle. It's the only way. I've had Very Haze before, full disclosure. This was last summer. Trouble T. Roy on the Slow's Mountaintop hooked me up. Never had Very Green. So, actually, opposite. I had Very Green, never had Very Haze. And these are their flagship beers, Haze and Green, bumped up. So, we'll start with Haze, which is one of my favorite from Treehouse. Well, I've never had this one, but the regular Haze. This is Very Haze, American Double IPA, 8.6%, and date August 5th, so we're still within my mark. There's a whole passage in the back. I don't really think I'm going to read this. Does this one have one too? Alright, Green doesn't have one. We're excited that you are holding the ultimate double IPA from the Treehouse Brewing Company. Very Haze. Very hazy. Okay. Very hazy conveys all the beautiful flavors of haze, but with an even greater depth, potency, and hop intensity. In short, it contains the most liberal application of hops in our history. Good to know. A pungent citrus juice aroma primes the senses for the intense flavors to follow. We taste ripe peach, nectar, pulpy orange juice, and a melange of tropical fruit. I guess like a melee, like a mix. Juice! Exclamation point. Just the right amount of bitterness graces the palate with a sensual mouthfeel, make you easily forget. This one clocks in at 8.6%. So it's big boy. I think regular Haze, I don't know, 6.5? 7? Okay, so that's Haze. So we're going to keep Haze up, Very Haze. I keep saying they're very Haze on the right and Very Green on the left. Let's give it a little rub down. Snap that tin. It's tin time. Hope you guys enjoyed my Pennsylvania Dutch that I spoke in the beginning. Alright, we'll snap them both and we'll do them both. We'll start with Very Haze and then we'll do Very Green and then we'll mix. See what's up. Alright. I need some more Pennsylvania Dutch sayings. Oi! Okay. Super pale. Very creamy look to it. Very New England style look. Non-see-through, very hazy. Hence the name. Creamy, fluffy white head. A finger of it. Very frothy on top. And average carbonation bubbles rising up. Get a nose on. I'm going to put a little more in this. Get a nose on. Oh man, that's just citrus. Citrus, yeah. But like that pulpy orange juice, they were right about that. That's like orange, like peeling orange, like the flesh. The meaty inside. But there's tropical there too. And it got that slight sweet bubblegum smell I'm getting. I don't know if that's their yeast, I think it is. very light on the earthy undertones. But this is cold too, so it should pop more as it warms during this video. That's all I got for you. It's very pleasant, super soft smelling, very well balanced. Cheers. Oh man, Treehouses. They're a beast in the game. They're a monster. Monster brewer. This is phenomenal. It tastes like Haze, but with more earthy punch to it. Like there's just jammed earthy goodness in it from all angles. All different types of earthiness. They just threw it in there. I'm getting the tropical. I'm getting the whole fruit spectrum of the mango, the orange, the tangerine, peach. It just tastes like everything. And then it got a real nice bittering aspect to it. Right in the middle of the sip that rides out all the way to the end. So you get a fruit burst in the beginning. Then you get that nice bitterness that just hangs around throughout the whole journey. And then you get that classic Treehouse mouthfeel. I mean, everybody who's had Treehouse knows. I mean, this is well put together. Well put. Now, you know why it's a flagship. So this is fantastic. I don't know if it's better than Haze. Haze has more of a fruit pop to me and less of the earthy dankness undertones. But this is damn good. Carbonation, average. It just has a smooth, slight bitter finish, man, that rides out. I like it a lot. I would go a low A, 4.2 on this one. Low A minus. Actually, that's a mid A minus. Job well done, Treehouse. But this is a Treehouse A minus. So, if you put that up against a regular dog, blowing up the spot. All right, let's move on to Very Green now. Very Green is Double IPA, 8.3%. So this is 8.6, is 8.3%. And I said I had this before. That was a while ago. So it's the same look. I mean, they look exactly the same. This one might look a little more murky, but that could just be my eyes playing tricks on me. But let's go for a nose. Get a nose on him. Alright, this one's definitely solid, more fruit juicy. Getting like more of a melon peach, maybe like a honeydew or cantaloupe peach. Yeah, this one was more citrus, tropical. This is more melon, stone fruity. But very light on the earthy undertones. I'm not getting almost no dankiness. Really nothing. That's all I got for you. It's very, very muted, very pulled back, but it smells pleasant and soft. Like that's what I'm gonna imagine, just like this one. Cheers. Okay. This one is a lot smoother. Lot smoother. I think the stone fruit and that little melon vibe ride through with a hint of citrus. Definitely pick up some citrus on the taste. But that it's not as bitter. It's like half the bitterness of this one. Feels a little more carbonated, a little more bubbly. Mouthfeel, same, got that classic Treehouse mouthfeel. But this one rides with a thin juice layer down the esophagus, and it just coats it. But the bitter does not peak out. Very light on the bitterness. So you get fruit, but in the beginning sip, middle sip, bubble burst of carbonation, and then this nice, sweet, just finish. It just rides out. It doesn't dry out. Neither of them dry out. That is very good. I'm going to have to go, I went 4.2 on this. This is better. I would do maybe a 1.5 higher, 4.35. They're both very good. This one, if I had to pick between the two, I'm going very green. On the regular, green versus haze. Haze has always been one of my favorites. So I would go on the regular. I've had them both a couple times. I would go haze on the regular. On the very haze, very green, I would take the very green. Let's mix it. See what happens. Let's see what happens. Man, this is like a treat having two treehouse battle. Man, I love battle in treehouse. Anyway, that just screams New England haze right there. Man, they got the color. They mastered the color, the mouthfeel. Let's get a nose on them. Looks the same. I still get that sweet bubblegum smell from this one. And it just smells like a tropical fruit melody of everything. That's a tropical fruit, just a fruit melody of everything. Like a fruit salad. Very low earthiness. Cheers. I think it's better mixed. This is one of those. I think the last few battles I did, the mix was a fail. I think this is better mixed. You get, it dies down the bitterness of this one. You get a more fruit pop from this one. Mouthfeel stays the same. This one drowns out the heavy carbonation from this one, so the carbonation drops down to average. And it doesn't, that bitter doesn't ride out the whole way either. It's almost a perfect mix between the two. I mean, I'm going 4-4 in the mix. A little higher than both of them. That's it. It's treehouse. Hold on. My good man Joe, Average Joe, Beer Patrol, a.k.a. Joe Chuck. Thank you very much for the treehouse. I don't know if I ever had this without you at the same time. And to you guys, I'm going to say, Max good. Peace.
Snuffy, Al, Leo, Little Mo with the gimpy leg, Cheeks, Bony Bob, Cliff.
You guys give up, or you're thirsty for more?